Hi guys, my name is Joselle, and I am the creator of APT Learning. And I created a series named All About Email. With this series, I'll be creating a short video of all the knowledge that I know about emails, and I will gonna compress it for the knowledge that I gained from a virtual assistant uh, point of view, as well as the technical support point of view. So our next series, it's email authentication. Email authentication used to verify that an email message comes from a legitimate source and ensuring that the authenticity of the sender's identity. And email authentication also helps prevent email spoofing, phishing, attacks, and spam. Email authentication involves using SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. These are common, widely adopted email authentication protocol. And I'm gonna explain to you what is the difference between SPF, DKIM, and DMARC on the later video. Okay, guys, so I am currently in my uh, System IO. System IO is one of the platform for email marketing, and I am using System IO just to set an example. It's going to be the same for different platform or different CRM that you're using. And here I went to emails and then I went to domains and I click here to authenticate your domain and display information. Then I have to type in my domain name. Once I type in my domain name, I click save. hmm Okay. So once I click save, it will show you an instruction for the domain authentication. And then here, let me just explain to you your DNS zone file. This DNS record type is your uh, type of record that you will be using, which is on my end. It's CNAME and a TXT. CNAME, name, and values. So you'll have to have this. Not all the CRMs and other platform have same record types that they will be using. Sometimes it's just two, sometimes it's three or more than this. And you need all of this in order for your email to be authenticated. And now we'll go ahead and move to the second part, which is we'll have to input this to your name server. And what is the name server? Actually, name server is the one who holds all of your records for your website, for your email, and for your domain, which is on my end, my domain company is Hostinger. So now I'll be going to my Hostinger account. I go to my domain and then I go to my domain portfolio and then click manage. After I go to manage, I go to name server settings. And let me explain, guys, what's the difference between this. Uh, so, since I don't have a website, what I did is I just went directly to my domain. But if you're hosting a website to this company, you'll have to go to your website and then there's an information or settings there for the name server, because domain from domains and domain, the name server in the website, it's totally different thing. I can assure you, if you did this, it's fine. But if it's connected to your website, you'll just have to go to your web hosting directly. I know this information because I work with a hosting company. So this is going to be a huge issue if you put it on a different thing. And sometimes you own a lot of domain, but that email address is connected to your domain name, which is on your web host. So you have to put it in your website if you have your email address connected to your website. But if not, like on my end, it's a single product, which is I only own a domain in this company. I go to my domain and I go to my name server. So again, guys, name server is the one holding all of your information that is connected online. So if you don't have a name server, or if you don't know where the name server is, you have to check where you bought your domain or where you bought your website, because that is where you track where is the name server. But this is really important, and yep, just to share my knowledge. So going back, I'm currently on my DNS or name server, and this is where you're going to put your domain key. Here, you'll see manage DNS records. All of the hosting company, you'll be seeing DNS records. Sometimes it's really hard to find most of the time if it's connected to a website. So you really have to check where is manage DNS records. So here, under type, this is what's the first input that you choose, which is on our end, it's CNAME. And then after CNAME, the name, which is this one, and then under target, the value. Let me clarify, guys. So sometimes it's not the name or the value, but always remember, name, it's the name of the specific DNS record, but the most important thing is the value on it. Because some companies, you cannot input name, it's just at or uh, www dot, sometimes like that. So just make sure that we have this information in order for your email to work. And if they ask you to put this for DKIM or domain key, you'll have to input this for domain key. So let's go back to my, and then here, TTL, it's depend on the company as well. Some companies is 14400, some 600, but you'll have to use the one that you have here and then click add records. Okay, so you'll see DNS record created already. And yep, that's how you put your domain key. And guys, mind you as well, some company it's immediate, some hosting provider it might take 24 to 72 hours for your email to be authenticated. And that's it. That's how you're going to authenticate your email. Hope that it's helpful to you guys. And that's it. Goodbye.